Welcome. I hope you enjoyed your morning. I thought it was just amazing, some of the things that we got to see and hear from some of the experts. So I wanted to get this started right away because I know that food smells so good. I can't wait any longer, so I'm not going to make you wait. Dave, can you come on? Dave Kesting, he's our General Manager of Festivals, Food and Beverage, and Ops, is here to welcome you today, and then we'll move from there on into the afternoon of activities. There you go. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. So, 25 years, Flower and Garden goes by pretty fast, right? Who had a chance, who saw the Purple Martins for the first time this morning? Okay, come on, that's pretty cool. Even if you're not really into bird watching or ornithology, I mean, that's a pretty cool thing to do. There's so many of these little things out there that people still have not discovered and will continue to evolve the park. So it's fun to see the programming like that that's out there. Of course, the food, we've seen that evolve as well. You're going to be, and I won't steal Chef Gregg's thunder, but you're going to be tasting a lot of great items. We could only expose you to too much the first round on our media. You have a whole bunch more, and you see they are compelling. They, our food sales are going nuts. I mean, people are just loving the content, and we do a lot of work on that too. We do a lot of work with our consumer insight teams to make sure that we're really hitting the mark and dialing it in, and listening to all the comments that are out there. If you haven't seen any of our Garden Rock concerts, so hopefully you'll stay tonight, for Lower River Band. Great seats, available. Guests are loving that programming on the weekend. And who's done the Spike's Pollination Exploration? Okay, hard, easy?
Hard, easy.
Hard, a little bit hard, a little bit easy. Not too bad. Some things that we discovered. By the way, this was not planned, but this is it was planned that we had 2 scavenger hunts going this festival. That part was planned. We knew it because we knew people wanted more than this extravaganza just around the Easter time. So we said, okay, we need to make sure we do something for the rest of the festival. It's something that's a little more themed, for the rest of the festival. What was not planned was we didn't know how people would really. They just locked into that. When you walk around the promenade, you will notice many folks are doing both at the same time. We love it, not planned that way, but we love that to happen, and especially for parents with siblings that are about the same age. They have given them each, one does the extravaganza, one does the Spike Pollination Exploration. It's kind of like having 3 rows of seats in your car. They don't fight anymore. One mom came up and said, "Thank you so much." I would try to figure out what I did. Said, "I'm so glad that you guys had 2 scavenger hunts, so now each of our children can have their own." And that was just an unplanned bonus that we discovered on that. And again, very popular. So you see those maps going over. It's $5.99, so it's not a high entry point. It's almost something anybody can do. And of course, there's some fun prizes there, and we have them set up on the back table if you want to look at those a little bit more. The Royal Tea Tour, I told you that before on our first media day, how that's selling 3 to 4 weeks out. It's actually selling a little bit farther out now. So please, if you want to attend that one, or you're letting some of your followers know, don't expect that you'll be able to do a day of, because we don't want them to be disappointed. So this is something that you truly need to plan for if you want to do it, because we are selling out. We have about 25 spots each day, and they are going very, very fast, very, very popular on that end. So without further ado, we're going to talk a little bit about food. So we're going to tell you a little bit how it's evolved over time and over the years, and Chef Gregg Hannon, our culinary director, is going to lead through that. So thank you for coming out. I hope you've been having a good time, because it's just spectacular to walk down this beautiful park full of these gorgeous topiaries and flowers. It's probably the most beautiful time of year for here at Epcot. So, Chef Gregg.
Thank you, Dave. So, some of you might know me. My name is Gregg Hannon, and I'm the culinary director here for Epcot, and I work on the festival team as well with a slew of chefs now, because now we do have 4 festivals, and we are ever evolving our food. So this is the 5th year for our outdoor kitchen, so we're very excited that it's the 25th year for the festival, but the 5th year of the outdoor kitchens. And just gonna kind of go through some of the menu items that we have, and we do have some original menu items from 5 years ago. I think that they have evolved, and we're trying to perfect them, but also introduce some new menu items to keep it fresh, because I know everyone likes some of the mainstays, but everyone likes some of the newbies as well. So we have some pretty neat ones. First up on the lineup is the house-made cheddar cheese biscuit with the smoked salmon tartare. This was introduced actually in 2013. We're baking the biscuit right out there fresh, so you're getting the smells, the aromas. Really an excellent dish over in Cider House. In a Bauernmarkt, we have, excuse me, sorry. First time I'm reading from a paper, so you know the problem is with doing 4 festivals, you get the menu items mixed up. So excuse me, so sorry about that. But still from Cider House, we have the lemon scone, mixed berries, a little bit of whipped creme fraiche. That's a gluten-free item, and actually we introduced that back in back in 2016. And actually, when we did that, at first it wasn't supposed to be gluten-free, but there was a slight mishap in some of the printing, and someone said, "Hey, I think you need to develop it to be gluten-friendly," and we did, and ever since then, it's been excellent. Guests really enjoyed that offering, so we are happy that we possibly made a little faux pas there. I was kind of freaking out when someone called me. At Isla Fresca, we have the Jamaican braised beef with pigeon peas and rice, a little bit of micro cilantro. That was established in 2016. The berry basket, so we've got to throw in some greens here every once in a while. So nice field greens, strawberry vinaigrette, Plant City strawberries. We also added a little bit of protein, so there's some crisp quinoa, a little bit of spiced pecans, and then on top, this year we did a little tofu cheese, we call it. So it's just ground up tofu, kind of just acts as the cheese, a little more protein, really to kind of give that plant-based option with adding a little bit more protein than normal. From Pineapple Promenade, introduced in 2015, the spicy hot dog with the pineapple chutney and the plantain chips. That's always a crowd favorite. The Smokehouse, this used to be our #1 selling item up until this year. It's the pulled pig slider. This year our best selling item, if you were here for the media event a few weeks ago, was the new slider we introduced, which is the pork belly, beef brisket, burnt ends, chorizo fondue, house-made pickle. That is now, I know, that is now the #1 selling item. Excuse me?
It rolls off the tongue.
It rolls off the tongue. Florida Fresh, we have the spicy blackened shrimp, cheddar cheese grits, and brown gravy. This is an original item from 2013, except when you talk to Eric Darden, who most of you or all of you know, he said we definitely kicked it up a notch. We need to revise that dish. So it is somewhat new this year with the brown gravy, some spice, but the shrimp and grits is original. And then from the Honey Bistro, we have our best-selling dessert. We thought this was going to be, something maybe we sell 100 a day, and we're selling like 500 a day now. So our pastry chefs are wondering what's going on. I said, it's just great. But it is our local wildflower honey mascarpone cheesecake. So really some excellent choices. And really what we're trying to do is stay connected to the farm to table, working with Eric to really make sure that we're a cohesive group, and having the field and the produce-driven menu items here at this festival. So with that, I know everyone is probably very hungry. So there's some great beverages. I know the Violet Lemonade I heard is here, so it's making a guest appearance. So everyone loves that. That's an original drink. So with that, please go enjoy the food, and we'll talk with you a little bit later. Thank you very much, everyone.